G'day guys, Jim from Evo Gardens. This will be a series of travel vlogs to document our holiday in Kuala Lumpur and Vietnam from 16th of May 2026 to the 6th of June 2026. My wife's sister accompanied us because she was due to fly back to Malaysia after her visa expired. So here we are, we'd arrived at Sydney Airport at 10 a.m. Our flight was at 1 p.m. We went through security and customs. Then we got something to eat at Hungry Jack's. And then we just sat around for a couple of hours to kill time before our Malaysian Airlines Airbus was due to take off. I was only on holidays a year ago, went to Bali. So it's good to get back into the swing of things. Here we are, we're just getting on board the Airbus. Flown Malaysian Airlines quite a few times. I've got no complaints at all about them. Very good airline. The seat I chose was behind the toilets. My wife and sister were sitting opposite me across the aisle. I chose this seat because I need a bit of extra leg room and it's handy to see when the toilets are unoccupied. I was watching King Kong vs Godzilla in the curry chicken, Malaysian style. 9.5 hours later, we arrived in KL International Airport, went through customs and collected our baggage. We did have a bit of a hiccup with the baggage, it got lost. We took too long collecting it, so we had to go to lost property and sit there for half an hour till they found it, but all in all, it ended well. Our first accommodation will be the Swiss Gardens apartments. We ate this meal about midnight because we were pretty hungry after a long flight. A bit of nasi goreng and roti canai. The Swiss Gardens apartments in KL, Bukit Bintang. So let's check out the pool area, shall we? Okay guys, this is the outdoor pool area at the accommodation we're staying at. It's very nice. It's an infinity pool. Very nice. There's the upper levels. I'll have to give this a good go. Oh yeah, look at this pool. Beautiful. That water looks so good. Okay guys, I'll just show you the layout of the elevator. You've got to put your QR code in there and then punch your number. Then you get out of the lift. And my floor is around here. There's the view out there. Room 32002. I've already opened the door with the security card there. So let's go inside and check it out, eh? Really solid door here. Weighs a ton. Just lock it up. So here's a map of where we are. We're in the Swiss Garden Residences. We're in Tower P. There's also a hotel from Swiss Garden. This is surrounds. We usually come out of here, you walk up there and walk up Bukit Bintang. You can see all the shopping malls. You got Berjaya Times Square, which is, I stayed in that place before, previously on a trip. Oh, I might go there today. You got Lo Yat Plaza, I think it's called. We went to Sungai Wang Plaza yesterday. Went to Imbi Plaza yesterday as well. Then there's Lot 10. And there's heaps of shopping malls all around. It's just unbelievable. Anyway, enough of that. So yeah, let's take a look around. What I really like about this place is the storage space. So you've got all this here. They supply some sandals, cleaning stuff, heaps of umbrellas, even some pens up the top there. That's just a wireless thing. Here's the little kitchen. This is a service department, so don't get it mixed up with a hotel. So decent sized fridge and freezer. Some storage space up there which we haven't put anything. Got a range hood here. More storage space. That's just the range hood box. A little cook plate, hot plate, whatever you call it. We use that. We have to have the hairdryer set up here because stupidly there's no power points in the bathroom, which we'll have a look at it later. Anyway, there's heaps more storage space, a few pots and pans. Onto the dryer, onto the washer, which is also a dryer. We actually used that last night. We bought that detergent. It washed really well, but drying just doesn't cut it. The clothes just come out wet and hot. That's about all. So anyway, we've got a window over there. We'll see the window in a minute where we hang our washing. Up here, heaps more storage space and things you need: bowls, plates, toaster, juicer, little kettle there. I don't want to get in the picture. Microwave, a sink, more storage space. Nothing in it, yeah, and then you've got all the cutlery and stuff. Try not to make this video too long for you guys. The rack to dry your plates. They supply some cleaning materials, hand soap. So that's about the kitchenette. There's the aircon control. It's got two aircons in here. Had a look at that cupboard. A nice big long mirror here. A little desk where you can eat. More a dining table, I guess. Room's a little bit messy because we've been here 2 days already. Around the corner there's another little bedroom sort of thing here. We had my wife's sister stay with us for a night because we flew from Sydney to Malaysia together, the three of us. A little bit of a drawer there, little chair, shelf up there, a few clothes. So that's really handy. But you can't screen this off for privacy. Then into the main bedroom. This one you can close it up like this. So that's cool. A bit more privacy because whoever was staying in another bedroom has to come around here and use the bathroom. There's only one bathroom. This can open up. Nice picture there of a bicycle. Here's the bedroom window. Not much to see down there really. The window doesn't open for safety reasons. One of the few power points in this place. It's well lit, I've got to say that. It's got a bit of water ingress. You can see where we've previously had a water leak on there. Air conditioning unit. There's the other controller for this aircon up here. All the light switches and such. A little bit of storage there. So there's no power point there. It's got a phone symbol there. I don't know if you can call someone. Was it that's a little plug, is it? Yeah, if I can get my finger out of the way, yeah. For a phone cable. Here's the wardrobes here. Spare pillows. Even got an iron and an ironing board. It came in handy. I actually ironed my shirt and pants to when I get back on the plane to go home because it's quite cold on the plane. You can close this door here for privacy, but this lock doesn't work. Some more storage up here, which is so high you don't really use. Another hairdryer there. We brought our own hairdryer. More hanging space. It's really good how much storage, like I said before. Onto the bathroom. There's all my wife's stuff. There's my stuff over there. Big mirror. We change the towels every day or two whenever you need it. There's a toilet. Funnily enough, there's no bum gun. Oh, it does have this thing. I don't know what that does. Toilet paper. Onto the shower. It's a bit of a trip hazard, this thing. It's got this step, and it's a very deep, like, bathtub in there. It's not well lit. That's only light. And it's got a tap down here to fill up the bath. It's got a rain head sort of thing, or that's a rain head up there actually. So yeah, it's a bit too dark, and the floors are really slippery. You got to put one of your towels on the floor here so you don't slip over and break your neck. You got the shampoo and body wash stuff. Yeah, a little bit of damage on the roof. Towel rack. Funnily enough, there's no plug there. I guess it's a safety thing, but if you were to drop your wedding ring down there, good luck trying to find it. Oh yeah, and harping back to what I said earlier, there's no power points. I mean, if you've got an electric shaver or the hairdryer, there's just no power points. So what do you do? So that's why we're drying our hair in the laundry area. All right, let's keep on moving, eh? So yeah, this opens up really nicely, or you can close this sliding door. Just a view of the back. A lounge, a TV which doesn't work. I just had the technician here and she couldn't fix it because the previous occupant of this apartment changed the settings and we don't have the code. So I can watch Indian YouTube, but I don't think I'll watch it. Indian, yeah. No English YouTube, just Indian. So yeah, heaps of storage space down here, which is good. The curtains, you even got storage space up there. There's the other aircon unit, which has got some water damage underneath it, you can see. And a bit of water damage just there. Just focus there. So we've had a few problems with water getting in, I'd say. Lounge, coffee table. And outside, the view, which isn't fantastic when you look down here. You got all the industrial stuff, well, not industrial, I don't know what you call it, but it doesn't look too good. Construction site over there. All the roof and the aircon units. This is interesting, this crane here sort of looks like it's got tracks that it goes around on. Looks a bit like a roller coaster or something. See it? It goes right around the building and come back. So I don't know what the go is there. So that view isn't good, but when you pan up, you got the whole city skyline. You got the, I think it's called the KL Tower. Haven't been up there. But then you got the Petronas Twin Towers in the background. It's just covered partially by this building. They used to be the biggest twin towers in the world. And I have been up them previously, up to as far as there's a sky bridge. I did that about 10 years ago, so I won't be doing it this trip. Yeah, it's a bit of a gloomy old day. Every day it's about 31 to 34 degrees, very humid and muggy. Yeah, what more can I say? But it's a good location. It's walking distance to Alor Street, where all the food is and that. I'll probably show a night video of that. And as I said previously, all the shopping centres, all the shopping malls are nearby, about 15 minutes walk. So that is the room tour. Hope you guys are doing well. You can see the mountains in the background if I zoom in, just between these buildings and between those buildings. There's my finger up there. And at the back there you can see the buildings just between those high rises. So alrighty. Yeah, it loses a few points because of lack of power points and sort of there's no privacy. If you stay in this little room, you've got to go through our bedroom into the bathroom to use it. So that's a bit of a minus, but I've probably forgotten a few things to tell you, but anyway, What was the name of that town? I just got to know. They call it Menara KL, but I think it's called KLCC Tower or something. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, okay guys, I'll wrap this up. This could be my first video I send from Kuala Lumpur, just to test out the Wi-Fi and the internet connection. Alrighty, catch you later. Bye. Okay, let's go for a walk up to Aloy Street, which is about 5 minutes away from the Swiss Gardens residences. Okay, now we're walking along this little area here, which is a local market before Aloy Street. This joins on to Aloy Street. Already around 5 or 6 p.m. it's shut off traffic, no traffic allowed. The restaurants bring out their chairs and tables and set them up on the roads. And they start serving food out in the street. This is street food. I've done this walk quite a number of times over the past visits to this city. Never ceases to amaze me, the amount of food and people. Very smoky, very hot and humid. It was still about 30 degrees Celsius. Heaps of stick food. You just choose what you want and they'll heat it up for you on the coals. Lots of juices and smoothies to be had. Fresh fruit. There's also little souvenir stalls and mobile phone stands. But mainly you're there for the food. Yeah, it gets really, really busy. We never had any street food here. This was very early on in our holiday, about the second or third day. And we didn't want to risk our stomachs, to the local food just yet. To prepare ourselves for this holiday, we started drinking Yakults about a month before we left. Those little bottles of what do you call it? Good bacteria. Like it's almost a milk drink. It's not quite milk. It's yogurt. That's what it is. There's another beggar. Yeah, we started drinking that about a month before the holiday, just to prepare our stomachs for the food and the local water and stuff. You're not meant to drink the local tap water in your hotels or apartments. You should always boil it, and you shouldn't use it to brush your teeth either. Yeah, we did the same thing when we went to Bali last year. We drank Yakult, and we believe it helped us a bit. Because the last thing you want on holiday is spend a day or two in the hotel with diarrhea. That is a big no-no. Yeah, as you walk along here, there's people standing at the front of the restaurants trying to entice you in. They almost grab you by the arm to try and get you in. It can be a bit pushy at times. We just got a couple of takeaway buns from a store not in Aloy Street, just around the corner. And later on we just heated them up in the apartment. Yeah, very popular place for tourists. So we stayed in the Swiss Garden residences for, I think it was 4 or 5 nights. Then we had to move to another part of KL in Chinatown for a couple of nights. So yeah, we had a good time when we were at the Swiss Gardens. It was a bit of pain in the ass. You had to use a QR code to get in and out of the Swiss Gardens. You even had a QR code to get up the elevator, otherwise you couldn't go anywhere. And then the QR code to get into your actual apartment. So there's a bit of a overkill on the security area. There were security guards at the entrance as well. Yeah, KL is just an amazing city. I've been here, I think this is my 5th trip. It's a city of real contrasts. You can be walking along, underneath the KL Twin Towers, marvelling at the amazing new skyscrapers and the modern transport system. And then in other parts of the city, if you walk along streets of rundown houses, full of mould, just mould all over the buildings and that, and you wonder if you're in the same country. It's just amazing. It's got some of the most modern shopping malls and transport systems you'll ever want to see, but in other parts of the town or the city, you think you're going back into the 80s or 90s. Yeah, it's really eye-opening. Because my wife was born here, we come back here every so often to, reacquaint ourselves with the family and that. I don't mind coming here, it's great for shopping. Just that it's 9.5 hours away from Sydney, it's a pain in the ass sitting on the plane that long. As you can see, it's quite a long street. This is a few shots outside of Alor Street, just on this main city strip. Just checking out the nice lights and buildings. So much to do in KL at night time. The city never sleeps, I guess. Gotta be careful crossing the road though, and there's zebra crossings. They don't always stop for you. Not as bad as Bali, but you still got to look a couple of times, make sure they do see you. So we bought some buns, took them back to the Swiss Gardens residences and heated them up. Apparently it's a very famous bun shop. So we got a chicken one and a pork one. They tasted pretty good, I must say. So I hope you enjoyed this first video. There's going to be a few more to come. I'm going to show you some still photos now of the streets and some monorail. Yeah, got a few videos from KL and then we're off to Vietnam, so it's going to be a lot from there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave me a comment. That's the main thing. And subscribe if you feel it's worth your while. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.